Me. Bob the Builder is Tomo. Builder Bob, I should say. I knew I'd say that. Builder Bob. Enforce the Law comes up nicely. Bit of a tossing of the head. Whoops, the tape went across. I could see that by the reaction there, but the babies have handled it reasonably well from the pole there. Stick With Me, balanced up all right. And Force the Law, of course, has a bit of experience. Given time, Builder Bob is out wide behind them, but did begin away, didn't gallop or anything, just dwelt a little bit. Enforce the Law up in front there, and I think he gave it a pretty solid workout in the prelim, Justin, because he'd know that he'd be having a little bit on these youngsters at the moment. Stick With Me is on its back, and then Builder Bob there, which is getting going for Tomo, and just given plenty of time to balance up there and take a little bit of getting around that bottom corner at the moment, but we'll do so. So Enforce the Law up in front there, and I'd say it's just he'll enjoy a pleasant night out here. Enforce the Law, he heads them down into the shadows in the back straight there, and they straighten up there. And second spot there, Stick With Me, is doing a nice job. Builder Bob, he's inclined to climb in his gear there a little bit, and Tomo's keeping him out in the centre of the track, giving him plenty of time to balance up there, but he's still the best part of 20 off them. They head down the back there, and Education, Manners the name of the game here. Enforce the Law up in front, as I said, enjoying a good spell of racing at the moment, and been racing down at Melton in good company, and been a very, very good breadwinner for the stable over the last 2 or 3 months. And Enforce the Law leads them back to where they started from with Stick With Me, and it's done exactly that. It's been on the leaders back throughout, just getting a little bit closer, but as I said, needing a little bit of ground there. Builder Bob, and as I spoke there, he didn't appreciate my tones, and he's gone off for a gallop there, Builder Bob, and he's a little bit cranky there and gone to the outside. So more or less the two of them left it, and Enforce the Law, and on its back there, Stick With Me. That's exactly what he was saying to the second horse there. Getting going now, just making that error there. As I said, looking at everything on the track at the moment is Builder Bob. As they get down towards the 800 metre peg, the front two, and Enforce the Law. He'll enjoy tonight. I tell you what, he's had one of his easiest trials here tonight, and he just lopes along in front, but he's giving the other one, Stick With Me, something to trail up on, so he's providing some education for that horse. And out the back there, after making that misdemeanour with just over a lap to go, and thinking about it again, was Builder Bob. They head down the back and Enforce the Law there. He's doing the right thing, Justin. He hasn't burnt the 2-year-olds, and on its back, Stick With Me. As I said, the aptly named horse has been there throughout, and out the back there, and he's still probably stretching out a little bit there, Builder Bob, but he's a long way off him. Past the 400, and up in front, Justin Tawney. Well, he might let it go down the straight here, but Enforce the Law, as I said, come for the workout from the stand, and it's got away from the stand beautifully, as did Stick With Me, and it's enjoyed good cover, just easing the shoulder and going to come down the straight together there, and a little bit of fast work, and a bell boot or something just come off there, or a boot came off in the straight of Stick With Me, I think it was, and Tomo's just going past it now, but up in front, and Enforce With the Law wins from Stick With Me, and they've finished well clear of Builder Bob. There's a boot, David.